Can you help me with something?
What have you done,
Sorry,
bro?
this line.
Bro, what have you done?
Can you play Dark Bane Tower Defense? Dark Bane Tower Defense is the best tower defense game in Roblox. It's really cool. I did not meant that to happen. Hey guys, it's me Dex, also known as DuXR, and this is a follow-up tutorial on the ASYM game kit. I've noticed that a lot of people have encountered some stuff that they don't know, and I just realized I glossed over a lot of stuff in my first tutorial, and this video will hopefully fix the confusion that people have, and I hope it works. But yeah, let's get started. So the most frequent question that everyone asks me is they're not loading in their map and they're stuck in the cutscene. That's because there's no animation in your cutscene. And what you want to do is get your character, your killer character, for this cutscene. Clicks to spawn and copy its position, and click your character and paste the position of the spawn there. And make sure it's the same orientation. Make sure it's 0, 0 as well. So after that, we're ready to animate. First, you need to have Moon Animator 2 and click New Rig Animation. Click the plus icon and click your camera and press OK. Once that's all set up, you can animate your character. So you need a camera animation. So just animate your camera, and I want user to start. I want him to start facing an opposite way, and then when the camera is close, he's right here. He faces the camera, and he puts his sword up. That. So I think that's cool. I'm not an animator. I'm just a scripter. But once you're done with that, press save, click OK, and export files. Yeah, there you go. Click avatar, animation editor, and click your character. Now go to the anim. There's your animation for the character, and click anim for the camera, and that's your animation for the camera. So first, you export the animation for the camera. So we can name this cam animation, save, and then get the animation ID. Now go to camera animation and string value. Make sure you keep this in. Just paste this there. Now go to our character, load the animation, and then publish the Roblox. It's the same process. Let's rename this. You can name it anything you want. I'm just naming it so it's organized. And go to character animation. Now, what about the duration? Go here and look at the duration. So I'm just gonna estimate it. It's gonna take like 2 seconds. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's how you make an cutscene. So that should work. Let's test it. You can see it works well. That's pretty much how you do it. So now that works, I'm gonna be teaching you guys about the data stores. Make sure security enable studio access to API services is active, and once that's done, the data store should work in studio. Now if you make your own characters and remove every single character here, and you already have a data store, you already played the game before with data stores on, that will bug the game out if you remove every single character here. So what you need to do is you need to reset the data stores. So go to the shop server and go to line 6, and you literally just rename this to anything. Like, that will reset the data store. Now, this is not efficient, but that's what I did back then, and yeah, it works. So if it works, it works. Now that's all done. I think that's all of the issues. Now I'm gonna teach you guys about the stuff I glossed over. So first, I glossed over severely is the hitbox module. I did not explain it whatsoever. So when you're gonna make your character, for example, let's go with Sven. He actually uses the hitbox. You're gonna see this hitbox module.constant. So hitbox module.constant means it spawns a lot of hitboxes. Like for example, Jason from Forsaken, that his M1, it spawns a lot of hitboxes, right? And it follows the player's orientation and the player's position. That's what it does. Now, hitbox module.singular is it makes one single hitbox. Now, you can use hitbox module.constant for anything, even projectiles. Just make a projectile that moves and just tie the main part to the hitbox module. So this is the hitbox module and gets the player. Now the root part of the player, like you can change the root part to any part you want. It can be the projectile. It can be anything. So to be honest, you cannot touch this because it's already good, and it's just the size and the position, and it's the size and the offset, like how close and how far it is from your character. You cannot touch this because it's already good. I don't remember that. That's the duration of the hitbox, and this is the increment, like how much boxes spawn, like how far they spawn apart from each other. And the function is this is what the hitbox does when it gets contact to something. Like for example, as you can see, the target char. So if the target player has the killer value in their player, the hit is true, and then it stuns them. Yeah, that's what it does. If you touch the hitbox, it fires this, and if you're a killer and you touch it, you get stunned. So now you might say, I don't want this animation. I don't want Sven. If you're gonna because there's someone that keeps telling me that they want Sven to have a punch instead of a sword. So just remove this and remove this. Now make sure every single animation has a hit value. Make sure that it has a hit, like I forgot, like it's like an event, I forgot the name. Like a marker. So let's make our punch animation for Sven here. I'm not an animator, again. Do not bully me in the comment section. Yeah, there you go, that's Sven's punch animation. Make sure at the time he does the punch, let's say here, at the position he does the punch, right click and add animation event, and make sure this is case sensitive, so make sure it's named hit, like that. Save, and let's just set this to action. Publish to Roblox. Copy this and just paste. Oh no, that's not the animation. Wait, the animation is it's right here. So, and paste the animation there. That's how you make that's pretty much how you do every single character's abilities. So now this should make Sven punch. You can rename the ability to punch, but make sure, again, I've said this in the first tutorial. You need to watch the first tutorial. If you don't know this, just go to, it's like a, just go to character module and go to Sven, change sword to punch, and that should work. And again, make sure you have input lock true and input lock false, because your inputs are gonna be locked if you don't have those. So let's test it. So let's try and punch the killer. As you can see, it works. The animation is bad, but it works. Every ability works like that. It has a hit marker. Not every ability, but some ability. It has a hit marker. If it does not have a hit marker, there's like a wind-up animation you need to animate. And there's like a success or not a success animation. You can just modify that on your own. I don't really want to spoon feed you guys. I want you guys to learn at your own pace. That's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate the support you guys have given me recently. Hopefully this is gonna be the final tutorial. I mean, to be honest, I only meant it to be a one-time tutorial thing, but it blew up and I didn't explain it much. But I hope I've explained the stuff I missed. This game is pretty big, so I probably have missed more, but these two tutorials should help you start on your ASYM game. So for the abilities, you have to script that on your own. I'm not gonna teach you how to make abilities, but I showed you the gist of how to make abilities. And if you're confused with the hitbox, it's a module script. You need to require the hitbox module. It's right here. For West, basically Chance, you have his gun. It's a singular hitbox. He just makes one large hitbox in front of him. That's pretty much it. You can modify the scripts, you can modify everything, but please just read the scripts. It will help you a ton. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And it's me, Dex, also known as DwXR, and I'm gonna go to bed. Goodbye.